Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Colleen Tarot. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on July 14th or 15th, 2026. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm just giving you the date so you know I don't repost. Happy new moon. If you do like my videos, I post here every day at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time, Florida time in the U.S. with a live chat, so you can chat and hang out, make new friends. Anyways, the mask falls off, the facade falls off when a secret comes out. I don't know exactly what's going to come out and from who, but it looks like when this secret comes out, somebody can't hide their face. And what I mean by hide their face is they can't pretend to be your friend, your family, your whatever, when this secret comes out. Because I feel like somebody did something really ugly against you. And that's about to come out. Now, if it comes out from a person who knows, the observer, just sort of not trying to have issues with anybody, right? Mind my own business, stay in my own lane. The thing is, there's something hitting different about this. Something hitting different about this. I almost feel like if somebody's, I almost feel like if someone is telling you or exposing a person, I almost feel like they're happy to do it. I feel like they're happy to do it because Spirit is giving me a story, and it reminds me of a time when somebody was trying to lie to me, and the kid they were babysitting. The person who was trying to lie to me was a family member, and they just happened to be babysitting a kid that day, preteen kid, and that kid told that kid told my family member, right in front of my family member, they told me, they said, "Don't believe her, she's lying." You know, karma, when you have good karma, or I should say mostly good, because I think I have a mix, but when you have that coming to you, when a kid exposes an adult to another adult, like that is pure, like that is gold. You can't mimic that. And it's almost like the truth comes out, I feel like, from such a pure or innocent source. And it's just like it can't be denied. And then when the truth is out, these people who smiled in your face, they can't smile in your face because, see, you see them without their mask. So I feel like whoever has been hiding in this mask, whoever's been ugly towards you, I feel like they ought to get ready to grab their oh shit handle. Because that's what I feel is about to happen. Because this is coming out. So this is coming out for a reason. It's time. It's time. We're going to get into the rest of your reading. But before I start officially, I want to be the first one to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. I want to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. Wow, that's crazy. I'm not even trying to bring the tarot cards out yet. Queen of Chilies in the reverse. Bye-bye to maybe a fire sign or some sort of karmic energy. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Yeah. Bye-bye. You got happy, and higher power, so you are being guided in a new direction. And I would take it because it's going to make you very, very happy. There's the land of milk and honey, okay? So that means You have what you need and then some. You have what you need and then some. You can end up being very rich, but it doesn't mean that. It means you will have more than you have now. And it's the land of milk and honey. It doesn't run out because the rainbow never runs out. So be very happy because the direction you're being guided to, it's going to lead you and keep you in abundance. There won't be a stop to that. There's no stop in this stream. You see how the stream just flows? It's a divine stream. So it's your divine person, your divine stream of income, whatever it is, it's divine. And because it's divine, the divine angels are guiding. They're guiding you. They're saying, you know, they're little nudges. They're Aquarius, go this way. And they can be very, very subtle. I remember a few times when I was going out to look for work. I'll say work because that's a common one. People like to, you know, pay bills. Or they don't like to pay them, they just do. But let's just say I was going to go to this other place. I said, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to look for work over here. And then on my way to that place, I was at the light and I had this strong nudge in my head. Little voice in my head said, you know what, turn right. Go to this other place instead. I went down there. I got hired. I started the next day. So, however you get guided, for whatever you get guided to, know that it's taking you to the infinite stream. The infinite stream of love, money, success. You got, really, in my opinion, two of the happiest cards in the whole deck of the Wisdom of the Oracle. Knight of Swords. I mean, I would definitely not delay when that comes in. I would get on it. It could be approaching very soon as well. The bottom of the deck, I'm feeling like a lot of, I saw the word remorse. My nose is itching. Hold on, there's a spirit. You know, somebody's feeling a lot of remorse because they just let things be. Like they didn't pursue things. And somebody is, and that can be anything. Maybe somebody is in remorse, okay, or regret they didn't pursue you, or maybe you're in remorse or regret you didn't pursue something. You know, maybe you had some sort of inkling a little ways back you should have done something, and then here we are now, and you're like, I should have listened to myself. Yeah, because I'd be in a better place right now. It's just saying that remember them in the past, these little nudges when you ignored them, and remember how you regret ignoring them. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore not a single one, even the most insignificant one, because it could just, that's divine, and it's going to lead to something always infinite flow. Whatever that is, infinite flow. When you're in divine stream, you're in infinite flow. You're going to be having those divine experiences and divine cash and divine friends. It's a beautiful life. But if somebody is in regret here about not giving something a chance, whether you or whether somebody not giving you a chance, whatever, this is like, it's like, man, I knew I should have, or I should have acted. Well, that's not happening this time. So if for any reason you're saying to yourself about the past, I should have did this differently, I should have acted, I knew, you know, I was guided to, well, guess what? It's coming around again, and act on it this time. Act on it. Don't hesitate. Recognize that the season calls for action. And this is about, you know, act on it. You're going to get this stream, this download, this intuitive hit. Act on it. And that's whoever's watching. I don't care if you're cross watching Aquarius or not. Whoever's watching, act on your intuitive downloads, or don't act, but pay attention. Spirit is not going to gaslight you. We have the Tower in reverse with the Six of Cups in the reverse. So someone could literally be going through an ending right now. That would coincide with a lot of the readings that I've done recently about someone going through an ending because it just didn't work out. And some of these endings are happening because, you know, there's a third party. And sometimes the third party is not always another lover. Sometimes it's a family interfered so much that it just broke apart. Recent past, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Eight of Wands that crowns this. So that's going to be travel, communication, forward movement. So right now we have two very fast cards. Two very fast cards. Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Those are very fast moving cards. Just like this person's running. These are very, very fast moving. King of Pentacles. This is a person in a good, solid, stable situation. All right. Their personality is such. And this person is this is a person who could be unexpectedly coming in your future here, or this is, you know, you. But there is a person who's going through an ending, and then it looks like after that ending, at some point, meeting the right one, or coming together with the right one. And it really does look like someone's coming towards you who's watching. There's someone who has been watching and wants to be in a relationship. Okay. Now for that person is definitely going to pop in on some of you Aquarians when you least expect it. Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. This is somebody making a decision about love. Someone who really distracted and not knowing what to do, possibly when it comes up to you. It's like, you know, somebody's going to ultimately go from, you know, trying to figure something out or waiting for some information to just going forward, okay? So somebody might be looking at this decision in love, not making a move, but in regret, but recognizes something needs to be done, especially if we want the outcome we want. It's almost like the star is in the reverse at the end. So regardless if this is, it's your energy, but it's a hope and a wish. So it's like, I want what I want, and I hope that I get what I want. But also, I release the expectation of the outcome. Like, I want this I want this so bad. Are you kidding me? I want this. But I also have to release the expectation of having it if I really, truly want to have it. It looks like somebody does release. It looks like somebody recognizes when there's another opportunity or something like that, and it has something to do with the past and not acting in the past. Because there was no action in the past is exactly why someone is not going to hesitate now. And that's kind of how this is right now showing up. Tell me about that Knight of Swords. Gemini energy. Gemini is Mercury, communication. The Lovers, more Gemini energy. Wow. See, someone's not going to sleep on this. Okay, so it's like finding the right person. No, I'm not going to sleep on it. When I find the right person, I'm going to take care of this person. I'm going to, I'm going to be like a wife or like a husband, or I'm going to be like a best friend or whatever. But definitely someone is acting fast, and it has something to do with learning from past mistakes. And that past mistake had something to do with not acting, not moving, not taking action. Tell me about the High Priestess in the reverse. So if this is about a secret, somebody wants to tell you about a secret, okay, that somebody wronged you, this would be like, I wish I would have told Aquarius that I knew this back then. Nine of Wands. That's the Wounded Warrior, the Knight of Daggers, the King of Chilies reverse. I mean, somebody might have a secret about like, look, hey, I saw so-and-so talking, but you guys were supposed to be in a relationship and they were talking to someone else. You weren't around, or I saw. It does look like if that could be the scenario, that has come out a couple of times in the past in the readings. Like if someone's holding a secret back, it's like eating them up about holding it back. Even maybe if it has to do with the person that you're dealing with and they just don't want to hold it back. Like maybe the secret was about them, or maybe the secret's about someone else. I don't know, but somebody, I feel like, first of all, somebody is expecting like a divine feminine, or Aquarius divine feminine, or maybe someone is Libra in their chart. Someone is literally expecting to be cut off. Queen of Daggers. And someone is expecting to be cut off because of their actions in the past, which was an inaction. Someone didn't do anything in the past, and they feel like now it's come back to haunt them and bite them in the rear end. And they're like, Aquarius isn't going to deal with me. But I do see if someone cut you off in the past. If it's like someone cut you off in the past, my phone went off, there is like a family member who was involved. Like I said, sometimes the third party or karmic energy can always be a family member. And all I can say is you're being guided in a new direction. And I can't help if someone wronged you, or even if someone tells you that you were wronged, okay? You're clearly being guided in the path of milk and honey. And just go there, because that's where your happiness is at. What's the secret or whatever? What is this? Or does somebody do some, spells? I don't know. Because I can see even, my nose really wants to itch. Yeah, the spirit really wants to come through and talk and say stuff that's probably not in these cards. But it's like if two people were in on something against you, and the other person is like, I don't even want to know this, or I want to confess this, or maybe somebody just knew about it. Okay, and it's like, I want to let them know, even if they weren't in on it, but they were in on it in the fact that they knew about it. which is a form of being in on it. And it's like if somebody knows a secret from the past, my throat chakra wants to block up. Yeah, somebody knows something from the past, they're not talking. That's the main thing, regardless, whatever it is. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if somebody caught somebody cheating or if somebody caught somebody, whatever. Somebody didn't act in the past, and and somebody is now, they're regretting that, and then the throat chakra is blocking up for me. Literally, all of a sudden. Because Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Death card, because somebody feels like when they cut you off, they cut their future off. And they're like, damn, I should not have burned that bridge, because I burnt the bridge to my future, to my destiny. And maybe that's a person who's coming in. And if that's the person you're being guided to, like, you're going to be guided. I want to see what kind of signs and synchronicities you're going to have to know if you're the one being guided toward a person, because somebody is definitely regretting not acting in the past, because it led to today why somebody can't speak, because someone really feels like they burnt that bridge. The High Priestess. Now, if somebody feels like they can save face by letting you know, like, coming clean now, that might be. And someone is, like, look, I just want to do the right thing then. Yeah, the Tower. See, this secret could bring a tower, a big tower. This secret could involve 3 people, definitely has third-party energy, or 3 people working together even against you. At least 2. But I see 3 here and there's 2 here. And somebody's going to be like, I'm sorry, I wish I would have told you this from the past. I wish I would have acted in the past. I wish I would have done something. I wish I would have had your back. Someone is remorseful for the past, and it has something to do with not acting on your behalf. That's what it has to do. The Tower is here in the reverse. The Tower is in the upright. Somebody wishes more than any damn thing they could undo the Tower. Or let you know. Because, or this is you, but somebody doesn't know. Somebody doesn't know about something. I feel that's where you come into play, because the Lovers is here. We're starting off with Gemini, and I feel like someone's going to be coming clean. Coming clean. Tell me about the King of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Wands, yeah. Justice. This is what's burdening somebody. This is what somebody wants to talk about. This is where somebody's like, I caught your man or your woman or your family member, doing you wrong. They were projecting bad. They were putting out their bad against you, or they were out there with somebody else. And somebody knows if this secret would have came out in the past, it would have been over. So, the funny thing is, 2 people could have already gone through a tower, or could be going through a tower, because it's at the root here. It's 2 people could have already gone through a tower, and somebody knows something from the past. And really, if this would have came out in the past, the tower would have happened in the past, like more in the past. This tower is more like more recent. No, it's about this tower, but I feel like this tower just got delayed. And it got delayed because the secret never came out. Well, now the secret's coming out later. I feel like much later. and someone feels, very compelled to bring it out now, maybe somebody just, people change. Maybe somebody just doesn't want to live, be that kind of person. They want to come clean. There's a guilty conscience here. It's like, do I let it be or do I not let it be? But I think it's hard because somebody can't let it be. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. So because someone can't let it be, it's like, I need to focus on this one thing, and then maybe I can get back to my world, whatever. I can get back to, doing what I do. Queen of Chilies. Now, if this is not someone telling you a secret, this is somebody close to you finding out a secret, and it looks like this secret, it just looks like it's all connected up to like someone had an affair. Maybe someone could have a workplace affair. But what I'm saying is it would have ended at some point anyway. It got delayed because the truth didn't come out when it first happened. And you're just in this mix somehow. You're either the one that knows about the secret or the one that's going to be finding out something about a secret. If this is your reading. There's a lot of general Aquarius reading. Okay, it's not. If it doesn't apply, then don't hold on to it. Eight of Wands, yeah, backbiting. It really looks like this is a person from the past that wants to communicate with you. And they're afraid when they tell you what they tell you, though they really, really want to tell you. But they're afraid when they tell you what they tell you, you're going to be mad. So they're a little bit stressed about that. Or you might be stressed about telling somebody, bringing some information out that you've known since the past. That's really what's going on here. Someone's afraid to bring out this information from the past, but it's like somebody's feeling very compelled to bring the secret out. But all I got for you is this infinite stream. So it's like, I just want you to remember, you got this infinite stream. Somebody's obviously going through something and working something out, and I think it has to do with you. Tell me about the Ace of Cups reverse here in the near future. Four of Cups reverse. Ace of Daggers reverse. This is a person who goes from like, what do I do? I'm not happy with the way things are, but I'm not quite sure which way to roll and which way to move when it comes to Aquarius. What should I do? And it's like somebody must figure out, because the Ace of Jugs is in the reverse. And for me, it's like somebody's like, look, the truth needs to come out, period. So somebody feels this very strong like allegiance to you, or you do, but let's continue. Four of Cups. Three of Swords, and it lands on, because the thing is, I feel like, because I'm hearing protective lie, and I feel like somebody was trying to protect somebody. I really feel like someone was trying to protect somebody. They saw something and they knew it would hurt the other person's feelings, but it's like then maybe later on down the road a breakup happened anyway. It's like, well, you know what, they broke up anyway, I can go ahead and say it, who cares, because they're already not together. So I feel like someone also didn't want to be viewed as a homewrecker. Like, I don't want to be the one to wreck their home. I don't want to be the one to expose, that this person's doing Aquarius wrong. Because like, if this person, like, if someone didn't have an affair, then they did some magic or something like that, but they did someone dirty, and that's why the person who wants to tell you, if this is you, they like want to tell you about that, because it's like, well, you're not with this person anymore, or It doesn't really matter. Someone's kind of in that mindset. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a reading, and it can be roles reversed, but it's really not sitting well with someone's conscience about holding on to the secret. But it's also being afraid to tell it because, again, someone knew about it for a while. Tell me about the Five of Cups reverse. We got the Chariot reverse, Judgment reverse. So somebody is right now trying to figure this out. We have Scorpio here twice, Cancer, Pisces, and Two of Cups, all right, in the Chariot reverse. So someone is really, I heard, perplexed about which direction to take. But the thing is, because this person, and for some of you, if this was a person who did this, like, they understand why you cut them off as well. Like, if you cut somebody off, because there's some cutoff game down here. And somebody's afraid that you're going to cut them off when you find out what they find out, which seems like what they're trying to make a decision to tell you about. But this person wants to go, like, they want to be with you for the rest of their life. Like, that's it. Like, you're the end game for this person. But this person is having one hell of a conscience right now about something they did against you in the past, or about something they know that someone, like a third party that you all know, did against you. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. That's that focus, working on something intently, craft, perfecting your craft. But it's the Two of Swords reverse. Someone's really focused on whether they should tell you or not, or you're focused on it. Again, someone is really focused on telling this secret because somebody really wants to be in a good place with you. And someone can't be in a good place with you until this secret comes out. It's like, it would almost be like a clean slate. Tell me about, why is the Star reverse? Why is the Star reverse? The Hermit reverse. I've been getting a lot of Virgo Aquarius cards side by side lately. I don't know why, but we have the Hermit reverse. It's a card of Virgo, but it's like, it's almost like if this was to start a conversation, it's like, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but, you know, I've been knowing this since the past, and it's really bothering me, and I just need to sort of tell you, okay? Some people, you know, whatever this is, it's like, I've been knowing this, and I wanted to tell you. I've been holding it, I've been keeping it. Now, if this is nobody telling you a secret about someone else, this person could also have been holding back how they feel about you, but they've been having like a lot of like sexual desire and stuff like that against, you know, for you. Like somebody could also be holding that back, and because of the past, they can't come towards you, and they have all this desire for you, and they can't come towards you now because it's like, I have a lot of tempting cards. I have some heavy energy cards. You know, the Tower is here. The Devil's here. The Tower's here twice. The Secret is here. Something that could have happened about work or with 3 other people, but it is in the past, and it looks like whatever this is, you know, things ended up ultimately changing anyway. So someone's really, really perplexed. Like, do I tell this secret? Do I say this? 7 of Pentacles, where somebody realizes they're going to have to if they want to invest. I really feel like it's like a clean slate. Like, you know what? I don't want to build on a faulty foundation. I want to come clean. I want to just be on the level with Aquarius. I want to come clean. We can start fresh. If they cut me off, they cut me off. But there's something about, communication being the right thing and exposing the secret or exposing the truth, even if it's about someone's feelings. But I feel like it's more than that, because someone feels guilty for not acting in the past. So it's deeper, I feel, than just like a thought, but whatever. And then that's like this whole motivation to come toward you, or vice versa. Like that's the motivation, is really eating somebody. But you have all this here, this higher power. I want to get into that. I want to get into this, because this energy is not matching that. You see that? It's very different. And I feel like this is what you're being guided to. You're going to have people who are going to feel the loss of you. I feel like someone's already feeling something. That's why they want to come and apologize for the past. Really, they want to apologize for the past, for not acting in the past. We have the Sun in reverse, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. All right. Yeah, this is the thing. It's like someone's sort of been stubborn when it comes to following guidance, all right, or not hearing it, because literally it's like the angel has the head turned. But it's like saying someone hasn't been seeing something here, all right? We have the Sun reverse. The Sun is recognizing where the happiness is, where the flow is, okay? And that's right here. That's right here. But it's like saying, hey, look over here at the infinite flow and abundance. Look over here, look over here. Because with the Sun reverse, it's like you're not seeing what I'm highlighting for you. Someone's not seeing that. Because this is meant, whatever this is, but it's like some sort of communication has to happen, and that could be external to you. It could be this person who's guided, who's been fighting it. Maybe this person has been having, being nudged to tell you for a long time now, but it's whatever it is what it is. Now someone's like, you need to see that this happiness and this milk and honey is here, or this is just you, and this person is supposed to be noticing you. Happy, happy. Ace of Chilies reverse. Yeah, see, there's a new opportunity here, all right, if somebody wants to take it. But somebody, you see how somebody's sort of coming in with the Six of Jugs, like somebody's thinking about another person. You see how this person they are worried about being rejected. But it is kind of where a new beginning can go. But someone's going to have to be completely honest here about the past. Tell me about milk and honey. So someone's really sorry for not telling you this in the past. Whatever this is, their feelings or a lie or whatever it is that they know. The Magician. But I feel like there's positive change anyway. The Magician is here. It's Mercury, it's Gemini, it's Virgo. And you might be working with one. You might be getting tools that are going to increase your money. Queen of Jugs. Someone's being guided to come toward you, is what it looks like. Someone knows they're being guided to come toward you, but someone's been either fighting or resisting because they're worried about this, because they're worried you're not going to give them another chance. But the thing is, you already don't know something, so it's like they know something and they're really afraid, like they'll lose their chances with you. But this is a person, like, this is associated. They've got milk and honey here. So I feel like there's just got to be, I feel like the truth has to come out. I feel like some differences need to be worked out. But I do feel like there's like money, there's like money here that wants to flow to you. Ace of Jugs and love. Four of Wands. Well, somebody is thinking a lot about you. I feel like someone cut you off. I feel like someone, maybe Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is someone who has some sort of wealth or stability. I feel like they let you go. I feel like, or they just were kind of cold. I also feel like this person knows this information, so maybe if somebody was kind of cold or cut you off, maybe it was because somebody knew something about a person from your past and they were trying to avoid you. Maybe someone's worried about you being able to see if they're lying or reading their eyes. So I feel like someone hiding their eyes. And all I can say is there's just something coming out in the past with a person who's coming to you here now. This person seems to be linked up with money or milk and honey, but this person is the one who is also in that regret about the past. Anyway, it's confusing. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to close out. Let me know if it made sense. It ain't everybody's reading, but hopefully it is for the ones who it is for. All right, let's close out with an oracle card. Let's see if the animal ancestors, or the animal spirit guides, or whatever this deck is called. Spirit of the Animals Oracle. There we go. Dolphin play. That always makes me think of new love. Okay. Dolphin play. Finding joy amongst your friends and maybe finding someone, or maybe even going out with someone, being set up through friends as well. But I feel like the person who's coming toward you, it's a friend or it's someone from the past, but I don't know if you guys can work it out. It's very positive if you're able to get past whatever they were holding from you. It says, swim in the happy joy of living, inhale confidence and exhale fear, dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. That's why I say flow is where the happiness is at. Somebody feels guilty for not acting and doing this or telling you this in the past, but they are coming in. If you can forgive them, I feel like there's a lot of positive energy there, but that's up to you. Anyway, guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next video, and namaste, my friends.